What's up, guys? Rivera here, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is there was a situation that happened on the news in Oklahoma City at KOCO. There was a reporter, a white female reporter by the name of Alex Housden, who told her co-anchor on the show, a guy named Jason Hackett, that he looked like a gorilla. Well, actually, that the gorilla looked sort of like him, after they did this little cute puff piece about this gorilla named Finn. Now, there's a couple problems I have with this situation. One, white people, under no circumstances are you would refer to a person of color as looking like a monkey, being an ape, a gorilla, a baboon, any of it. Don't do it, white people. I try to help you out this way. You guys don't like to listen. I had this happen with somebody that I considered a friend, and they got mad at me when I told them about it. And it was like, not only is that a racist thing to say, the person you're saying looks like that gorilla that you're telling me he looks like doesn't even look like that gorilla. Like, you could put a side-by-side of the gorilla and the person. And this is something that happened in this situation too. Like, the guy did not arbitrarily look like the gorilla. So you're just being racist. That's all there is to it. There's no resemblance there. And we've all met people that look like monkeys, gorillas, apes. I knew a guy named Eric that looked like a baboon. He was Mexican, I'm Mexican. I'm allowed to say that. It doesn't make it a big deal. It doesn't make it racist. It's still not a nice thing to say, but he did look like a baboon. I can't help that. There was a situation where Roseanne Barr said that Valerie Jarrett, she lost her whole show behind it. She said Valerie Jarrett looked like the Planet of the Apes. And while that's not a good thing to say, at the same time, look, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying the side-by-sides. So that bothered me. And the other thing is, when you start crying during your apology, which is what happened when this reporter apologized on air, because, you know, like a couple days later or the next day, I think it was the next day, she apologized, which I know I'm not the best journalist here. I'm giving you like the generals of the story, and I'll put a link down below so you can see the story for yourself. I'm not the best journalist. I'm not the best reporter. But the way I see it, as long as I get through this without comparing a black person to a gorilla, I'm doing better than Alex Housden over at KOCO in Oklahoma City. Tell you that much. But yeah, she starts crying while she's apologizing to him. White people, and I'm not talking to all white people, I'm talking to the ones that do racist stuff and then start crying about it. This is not a fair move, because then you make the person of color have to console you when you're the one that made the mistake. The person of color didn't do anything to deserve this. They shouldn't even have to be dealing with it on this level, but because you choose to start crying, instead of being a grown adult and just accepting, I messed up, I will not say that kind of thing again, I don't even know why I said that kind of thing, whatever your apology would be, just give a straight apology. Don't make people of color console you after you're the one that messed up. And besides, when it comes to this gorilla, maybe he doesn't want to be compared to a human. And maybe, because I did a little bit of research, that's how I got that old picture of Finn, the gorilla. Finn isn't even his full name. Finn Yezi is his full name. So you're calling him by a name you guys gave him and saying that he looks like a human. Who knows? Maybe right now all the other gorillas are making fun of him because they're saying, you look like Jason Hackett at KOCO. And he's like, I don't look like Jason Hackett at KOCO. I don't even know why Alex Housden said that. You know, he's in the zoo having to deal with this with the other gorillas. Does anybody think about the fact that maybe the gorilla doesn't want to be compared to a human? I told you guys, there's a lot to unpack here. I don't know where you're at on it, but let me know. I am trying to help you out, white people. Under no circumstances. I don't care how close you are to someone, because that's the other thing. She was like, you're one of my best friends, which I don't believe he's one of her best friends, because she would know better than that. You're one of my best friends. Since you got here a year and a half ago, best friends aren't made in a year and a half, especially when you're a grown adult. They're both full grown adults. Best friends are not usually made in a year and a half. Once in a while, you'll meet that person that's a real ride or die, but that person isn't usually going to call you a gorilla. Anyway, that's where I'm at with this one. Let me know what you guys think. This has been Rivera, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world. Bam.